Alright guys, so we finally have the new banner for April. And guess what? I saw some of this, you can see kind of the screenshot there, but everyone thought it was going to be a Three Houses children banner, but it's not. It looks like a Tellius banner, which is Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. So let's see what heroes we get. Words can build the future. Oh my god, it's so little kitty. So Budding Blade, and with the purple hair, very iconic. You know it's Mia. She's already has a nice sword coming, Sharp War Sword, and 2 new skills. So we'll take a look at what those new skills are.
Bring it on.
Yes, Mia. She has so many ults. I think Mia has one of the most ults. Hush Voice Soren. So Soren was branded when he was a kid. He didn't really trust anyone or learn the language until he met Ike. So kind of accurate that he doesn't really speak in his childhood tome here. Kind of funny because the voice actor must have just like grunted. Yeah. Kind of funny. Kind of sad like in the story of it, but eh. Ilya. So this is telling you that she has a hunger ever since she was a kid here. Windy War Tome. That sounds a lot like all of the other Green Wind Tomes.
It's time to eat.
It's time to eat. Okay. And then this must be the icon. So this is Ike and Miss. And he has like a special jewel in his sword.
This isn't for fun. I need to train.
But it's not Ragnall. So this is Sturdy War Sword, different from the one Mia has. And you have a new skill there. Okay. I like this. I like what they did here. They have Grell in his adult form. They have Titania, who's really kind of the person who raised these kids. She kind of mentors them. Debuff, buff, buff. Go get him, Ike.
Here I go.
Radiant Ether. I think Radiant Ether is definitely worth. But Ike is already so strong. He already has his normal version, his brave version, his legendary version. I want to go back to that screen really quickly, because you do see another Tellius hero here, and this is someone new we haven't gotten in the game yet. So hopefully we get it for a Tempest trial or a Bound Hero battle. Looking forward to that. PayPal subscribers, after your 40th summon, you will get a free one if you're part of FaveHats. Now, let's talk about Mia. Mia is so cool.
I'm gonna be the best sword fighter ever.
That she's getting another ult. Now, I want you to pay attention to this because Sharp World Sword is different from the one Ike has, which is also a war sword. But for Sharp Ward Sword, accelerate special trigger if a skill compares to unit speed to ally speed. Treat this unit speed as if it's plus 10, so you're going to be able to automatically double with plus 5 if you're ahead. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grant null follow-up and dodge to unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or within 2 spaces of allies, grant plus 5 to all stats. So you want to be attacking, and you want to be near an ally. Speed, defense, tempo 3. Inflict speed, defense -3. Neutralize all effects that increase the special cooldown or decrease it during combat. So again, Soren's really cool unit because he really doesn't speak or trust anyone until he meets Ike. I think I'm going to say Adrot War Tome here. Start of combat, if you're above HP 25%, plus 6 to attack resistance, and the following effects will occur based on units resistance minus spells resistance. These are hard because if it's equal or less than 1 unit, makes guarantee follow-up attack. If it's equal or less than 5, if foe uses sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast damage, foe cannot counterattack. So basically they're using a physical attack as opposed to magical attack. If less than 10, reduces the percentages of less than or equal to 10, reduces the percentages of foes non-special reduced damage by X skill by 50%. Yep, and that's it. So they put in these new reduced damage skills, and now this is the next counter to them. And so Kid Soren has the premium here. So I really like Ileana. This is somebody with many ults too, but not as popular as Mia or Ike. Windy War Tome though, I wish they would have given her something other than Wind, because Green Mage and Wind is kind of very common. Looking at you, Merrick, who started this all. Grant +3 to resist if foe initiates combat, or if foe's HP is above 75% at start of combat. Inflicts attack resist -6 on foe during combat if units resist is greater than foe's resist. Reduces damage from area effects special by 40%. Also, if units resist is equal or greater than foe's +5, foe cannot make a counterattack. So I expect Ileana to have really high resistance to fulfill this.
I missed.
But here's what we're all waiting for.
I need to train.
We're waiting for Ike. Ike is kind of the hero of Fire Emblem. He is the most recognizable lord thanks to Smash Brothers outside of the new ones, starting with Awakening and beyond. Sturdy War Sword. It's different from the one Mia has. +3 to attack. If at the start of combat, if HP is above 25%, +5 to all stats, and unit trigger special, the following will occur based on the number of allies within 4 spaces. So that's a lot. You want your allies to be near Ike. Kind of like Erica's weapon, but instead of like buffing her and her allies, this really benefits Ike. If equal or less than 1 before units first attack, grant special cooldown -X equals 50%. So obviously, before you even attack, your special trigger is reduced by half of its maximum. If equal or greater than 2, reduces damage from foe's first attack by X amount, times unit's special cooldown value. So the higher the value, the better. If greater or equal lesser than 3, neutralizes effects that guarantee foe's follow-up attack and effects that prevent units follow-up attack. So Radiant Ether being a 4 special is cool because you can actually reduce damage up to 40% if it's at 4. But even if you start it, it's going to be at 2 automatically thanks to the sword effect. And Distant Dart, unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. If foes attacks you, grants +5 to speed, which is neat. Now, what makes this really special is this dual skill here. Inflicts attack and speed -7, basically allowing you to double a lot of the units on the field because their speed will already be reduced. Within 5 rows or 5 columns centered around the unit, kind of designed around ether raids, awesome. And inflict special cooldown +2 on those foes, so they can't activate their special much. I know in ether raids, a lot of the units begin with their special preloaded if you know how to build the right team. So this is going to help slice through that. Other than that, I think this banner was a complete surprise in the sense that the community thought it was going to be 3 houses and their kid version, you know, Little Kid, Dimitri, and Edelgard are kind of popular, but I'm kind of glad it's Tellius. And, well, you guys let me know what you think. I'll catch you on the next one. Night night.